jamming out. Welcome, guys, to the Earle Sports Bet Show. I'm Tim Earle. I'm joined here with Terry Edelman. We got a pretty big slate. We got 7 games in the NBA. I believe we have 9 games in the NHL. Me and Nick are going to fight later because the Buffalo Sabres are going and facing the Islanders today. It's in Buffalo, so that'll be a game that we discuss later on today. But it should be a fun day. Hopefully, it can't. I don't think it can get worse than yesterday. Yesterday was pretty rough for me and Nick over on the site. But I'll let Terry go first. Terry, how you been doing? Did you do well yesterday? The past couple of days? I know Super Bowl sucked, but anything else?
Well, there was 2 days last week where I had 2 really bad days, like a -5 unit day and a -4 unit day. So ever since then, I've been kind of either up less than a unit or down less than a unit. It's been kind of basically even. But because of those 2 bad days, my record just looks bad. So every day I'm looking at my record all red, and it's like, oh. So I'm just waiting till that day. I know it's coming. I'm going to bounce back. I'm still up units since December. So I'm still profitable, just in a rough stretch right now. Yesterday was minus 0.8 units. And the football, I actually managed to finish up 0.11 because I went bigger on Cincy +4. But it's been okay lately. I'm shortening my card today, hoping that because I looked on Twitter yesterday and I saw 7 in one day for this person, 4 in one day for this person, and I'm seeing all these people with winning days that bet my wild, and here I am at minus 0.8 units. So it kind of was a little depressing, but some good games today. I like it, and we'll get that money today.
Yeah. Don't sweat. Don't look at the other guys. Yeah, sometimes the other guys will do good, and then they won't post the times where they go 1-12. So just
and my record is there. So on my spreadsheet, like if you go to my picks, my record is right there. Good or bad, it's always right there for anybody to see. And
yeah, and that's like with me and Nick, you guys will exactly know how we do each day because we'll do the recap. We'll tell you exactly what was on the site, and we can't lie about it because you guys can just go right over to the EarleSportsBets.com website and check exactly what we did. Yesterday was not pretty. We went 6-10 overall yesterday, so it could have been a lot worse. NBA went 1-2. Sacramento couldn't beat a team that's lost 11 straight games running backups. Toronto absolutely shit the bed against New Orleans, which was weird. The only one that yesterday was a very weird day. Lots of underdogs cashed. Let's see. Washington won. They weren't an underdog, but Brooklyn underdog. OKC won in overtime. That was my only winner yesterday. Was OKC plus the points. Chicago was a favorite, but freaking Portland. The Trailblazers as 15.5-point dogs won by 15. What?
It's funny, in our chat yesterday, Andy said that he was going to do a round robin with all the underdogs, and he just had this feeling that the underdogs were all going to win an NBA yesterday. So I'm glad I stayed out because I was going to bet the round.
Let's see. There was 9 games, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 underdogs won. So he would have cashed. But the only ones that and Orlando covered the 11.5. They Denver only won by 10 yesterday. So technically 6 out of the 9 underdogs covered yesterday in the NBA, which normally I'm a dog guy and I didn't go after it. Jazz won by 34 and the Clippers won by 15. By 15? Holy shit. I didn't even see that last night. But yeah, I went 1-2. I'm kind of frustrated because I really wanted to bet Portland. I really wish I bet Orlando because I love betting the big spreads against Denver whenever they're 8.5 or higher. I normally like to fade Denver in those cases. Once again, they don't cover another spread. You know what? Toronto did seem a little too easy yesterday. And I could tell by freaking halftime when they were down 16 that was not happening. They lost every single quarter yesterday and lost by 30. But hey, back to today. Yeah, I went 1-2 there. Nick went 1-1 in NHL. We went 3-7 on 4-7 on in college basketball. We did at least hit our best bet, which was the Bethlehem Cookman Jackson State over, JMU under, Grambling under, and Niagara over were all of our winners. Drexel under went over with a couple seconds left. Utah Southern went way over. We had the under. Virginia over. We're going to have a new rule. We're going to add it to IUPUI over and Gonzaga unders of stuff we're not going to bet anymore. Austin, PA, that game was looking fantastic until it died. And that one went way under. Lehigh went way over. Tulsa went way over. And Howard went way over. So it ended up being a 4-7 college basketball day. Ready to bounce back, turn around, and try it all again. We do have our best bet up on the site, a 9-pack up on the site for college basketball if you guys are interested in that. So here's still our record for the year. We're still solid at up 65 units. So ready to keep on rolling. We'll go say hi to the chat, and we'll see how it goes. Tell Terry to hurry. Dude, I told him to hurry up. He would not. No, I'm kidding. I was a little bit late getting everything typed up and everything. Plus, I was waiting for Nick to send me his card. Wow. Yeah, no, all right. Terry is ready. NHL is Flames today. I mean, I would hope it would be on ice because that's where they're going to play, but that's not the point. Supness. KG, I'm sorry. You're not allowed to say supness. That is Lex Steele's thing. So no supness for you, but you can say hello to everybody. Like and subscribe. I like that. Oh boy. Sean Higgs is in the chat. Sean Higgs, best of luck on the ice. Yeah, we'll see how that one goes. I probably won't have any money. I might have a little bit on Buffalo just to piss off Nick. But anyways, any advice on the AHL today?
As soon as I saw that comment, I went and looked, and there's actually quite a few AHL games today, which is kind of surprising. For Tuesday, there's 6. So maybe when we're done basketball, before we go to AHL, you'll give me like a minute, and I'll run through the 6 games like in a minute.
Yeah, that's fine.
So stay tuned, KG. I should have a couple plays here coming in a little bit.
Sounds good. Mike Glennon says Mike Glennon. That's a fair point. Yesterday hit Bulls, Nets, and Pelicans. There you go. Good work. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go, boys. Yesterday was a rough one on the NBA. You must be a favorite bettor. That's fine. Good morning, Tiffany. It won't piss me off that you donate your money to the Buffalo money line. Okay. Nick, check your text messages and do what I asked. We'll go ahead and run through. You do have a couple NBA plays. I don't remember which ones. Let's see. I'm going to scroll through the list just to see where I should stop with you so that you can talk. That one. Got it. All right. We'll go ahead and start off with the Celtics and the Sixers. Celtics are -3 points on the road against the Sixers. Total of 210. I know we won't be getting Harden yet. Where did my phone go? I was going to pull. There it is. It's sitting right next to my computer. I was going to pull up the injury report to see if there's anything going on. Where did it go? Come on, Tim. You can do this. There we go. No James Harden still, but I don't think we expected to see him just yet. He's still on the injured list. Other than that, everybody else should be good to go in this one. You will see Paul Millsap make his, I believe, his debut on the Sixers. So that could be interesting. Yeah, he hasn't played since 113. So yeah, this would be his first start on the Nets, on the Sixers. I'm not interested in this game. I don't really go after the Philly games. Those games are very tricky to me. I'm not really good at the Eastern Conference teams, so I choose to just stay away from that. It would be a lean towards the Celtics just because, hell, they're the hottest team in basketball right now. They've won 9 out of their last 10 games. Their only loss was when they faced off against Atlanta, and they lost by 16. Other than that, they've been winning games, and they've been winning them convincingly in their last 10 games. Their 9 wins were against Sacramento, New Orleans, a really good win against Miami, against Charlotte, Detroit, Orlando, Brooklyn, Denver, and Atlanta. I think this would be a really good Celtics spot. I think a lot of people will see Philadelphia at home and think, ooh, and you can get them at plus money. I think this is a Celtics spot, but I didn't bet it. It's just a lean for me in that one. I know Terry doesn't have anything for this game now. Mavs are at the Heat. Another one of those games that's just a little bit questionable to me. Heat 3-point home favorites, total of 209. It would be leaning towards the under. This Dallas team has been a heavy under team all year long. 19-37 to the under this year, and I could see it happening again. I didn't bet it. I bet 3 games today, and there will be the next 3 games after this. So not really any interest in this one. Maybe a slight lean towards Dallas at the plus 3.5 points. Keep it within a possession, but ultimately I'm not really too interested in going after this game. Just not a spot that I'm necessarily interested in. I know Terry doesn't have anything for this one either. Nick, he's just giving money to the books for free. No. Thank you. CKG Suppness. This is the Suppness guy.
Oh no, Mike Glenn was talking about the Islanders game.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know. I know what he was referring to.
So you should be saying yes. If he's betting Islanders, he's donating his money.
Well, no, Nick's betting the Islanders team total. So we could both cash. Nick would be pissed off if we both cash because he wants the freaking Islanders to win. But anyways, we'll keep on rolling. Cleveland is a 1-point favorite in Atlanta. Total of around 219 in this game. No John Collins still for the Hawks. He hasn't played since 211. And that's when he went out. Bogdanovich is questionable. He played the last game, so that one's up in the air. I'm on Cleveland. I think this could be a good game where Cleveland's actually healthy. You'll get a good starting lineup with this one with Jared Allen, Karis LeVert, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, and Kevin Love. This will be the first time that you're really getting that big stacked lineup in a while. So that's really good to see. I think Cleveland runs over them. This team is going to be dangerous, let alone Cleveland. I've been talking about them a bunch this year. They're only 2 games out for first place in the East. They're in the 3rd spot. Obviously, they could lose this game and drop down to the 5 seed real quickly. But this could be a spot where Cleveland could possibly move up to being only a game back in the East after tonight. So Cleveland's this Cleveland team, if I had to put money down on one team to make it from the Eastern Conference into the finals, and it's not the obvious ones, like I'm not going to go and bet the Bucks because that one's got no value on it. Take the long shot. I would go Cavs. This team's going to be deadly. They just picked up Karis LeVert, which is going to be fantastic for them. I'm going Cleveland in this one. I think they win by 7 to 10 points in this game.
I just had Cleveland as well.
Over the Hawks. Yep. Even Lex is on Cleveland. I like it. That's a nice play. I really like it.
Why is it only a -1? Do you know why?
Because it's in Atlanta, and Atlanta's a little bit of a better home team.
Oh, okay. Because they've lost 4 of their last 5, so they aren't looking very good right now.
Cleveland's been shaky too. I mean, they covered in 4 out of their last 5, but
they lost their last game, but they won the 4 before that. So
yeah,
for me, it looks like Cavs should be minus like 3.5 or something more than 1.
It's only because they're on the road. If they're at home, this would be a 4 or 5 point spread.
Hey, I'll take -1 all day. I like it.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. This Cavs team has Knicks vibes from last year. Good regular season team, but will only win 1 game in the playoffs. I don't know about that. I really don't. I don't think so. I think they're going to be a good team this year. Here comes Lex with his big parlay. Devils puck line. Sixers -2.5. Sixers are dogs, though. Akron over 130. Memphis in college basketball money line and Cavs money line. Good luck. we'll keep on rolling, and this one's gonna be interesting. We get the Bucks hosting the Pacers. Bucks are 12.5-point home favorites, total of 234 in this game. I'm on the Pacers. I got the Pacers plus 12.5. I know it's not the pretty play. They're 2-8 their last 10, 2-8 against the spread. Giannis could be out tonight. Milwaukee on a second leg of a back-to-back. I know that this Indiana team is beat up and traded, and no Durant, no Turner, no Isaiah Jackson. I think they keep this game within single digits. I just don't see this team. I don't see this game being a blowout. Especially, and this is heavy relying on. I'm really hoping Giannis is out tonight. He was out last night. I don't see him rushing back to go and face the Pacers tonight. And if that's the case, I really do like the Pacers plus 12. No, I'm not sprinkling the money line. I think that would be ridiculous to do that. But I think that this could be a good spot where the Pacers could cover in this game. So I'm grabbing them plus 12.5 for it. And I think this game stays closer than people think. I will say I know that Terry has something from the next game. You reverse teased Philly. Okay. That's fair. Which I know yeah, you have plays from the last 3 games. So that's good. Grizzlies are in New Orleans taking on the Pelicans. Grizzlies are now a 4.5-point favorite. They were 2.5 last night when I did the free pick video on them on Picks and Parleys. Total of 228 in this game. I'll let you go first for this one. Where are you looking?
Sorry, I was trying to bring it up on my screen, but my computer is being slow.
All right, that's fine. I'll go first, and that's fine. I'm on the Grizzlies. If you guys saw the free pick video last night, I mentioned, hey, get them at 2.5 now because they'll be 4.5 in the morning, and that's where they are now. I had to get them at 4.5 because unfortunately on my book they were not available until this morning, or I was not going to stay up until 2:00 in the morning when they dropped the lines. So I got it at 4.5. It happens. They're 8-2 their last 10 games, 8-2 against the spread. Pelicans are on a second leg of a back-to-back. Memphis is on a nice win streak right now where they've won 5 in a row and 8 out of their last 9. The only loss in that blemish was when they went to overtime against Philadelphia. Other than that, they've been winning and covering. So I do like the Grizzlies in this matchup. Yes, we have seen a Pelicans team that's been playing better as of late. Ever since picking up CJ McCollum, they've now covered in 6 out of their last 8 games. But I'm not picking up on that one. I especially on a second leg of a back-to-back. I like the Grizzlies in this game. Even though Ja Morant is questionable, I still think he plays. I still think they win by a good chunk. So I'm taking the Grizzlies minus 4.5 in this game.
Oh, he's questionable.
I'm not worried about it. Don't worry about
it. I just doubled my bet on the Grizzlies, and now right after that you say that he's questionable. So a little bit.
I wouldn't be hung up on it.
So yeah, so my other plays are half unit bets, but I've got 1 unit here on the Grizzlies minus 4.5. They've been smashing the teams that they faced here. 4 of these games were on the road as well. So their last game they won by 7. The game before that was by like 20 something. 20 something the game before that, 20 the game before that, 12 the game before that. They've just been beating teams by like 10 plus every game. So Grizzlies minus 4.5 looks good. Obviously, I want Morant in, obviously, but Pelicans just aren't very good. So this seems like a smash spot for Grizzlies. So I'm really hoping it comes through for me. Because I went a little bit, obviously double my other bets, but the Grizzlies have been so great, so I see this as a good spot for them.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that this is not the Toronto Raptors of yesterday, but we'll see. I'm hoping that this is not the low-hanging fruit that I'm going to grab and it's poisoned or whatever crap they say. Poison and Pacers in the points, I like it. I do too. Pelicans win today. I sure hope not. I don't think so. They can win with They can win without Morant. They proved it before, which is why I kind of regret grabbing that John Morant MVP ticket, because if they can win without him, is he really an MVP? You're fading Memphis today. That's fine. You do that. Toledo -8. Me and Nick did not cap sides yesterday because it was we just did totals because that's where most of our 95% of our plays, 99% of our plays come from is totals. So that's what we've been running with. 2 games left on the NBA slate. The Hornets are in Minnesota taking on the Timberwolves. Timberwolves a 6-point favorite in this one. Total of 245. That is the highest total I've seen all year long, and probably for good reason. I'm passing on this game. It'd actually be leaning towards the under, but just because it is a 245 and that's by merit, it's kind of have to be an under. Obviously, I could definitely see this one being 2 teams in the 230s or 130s, but I don't think this is a spot where you would necessarily want to go after a total just because that is just a really ridiculous line. It would be a lean towards the Timberwolves at home -6, but ever so slightly. And it's because it's not me backing the Timberwolves. It's me. I would want to fade the Hornets. Hornets have just been going downhill. They've won 3 out of their last 10, covered 3 out of their last 10. Not a really good team right now. They've been struggling as of late. I feel like this would be a good Timberwolves spot, but I'm not really high on the Timberwolves this year either. So I'm going to be passed on this one.
I am taking the Timberwolves. They've been playing pretty well as of late. They look like a playoff team this year. Probably won't really get very far or make much noise in the playoffs.
They're in that 7 seed, so you never know.
30-27 this year, 16-10 at home. So they're playing pretty well for a Timberwolves team. They've won 3 of their last 5 losses in Chicago and in Sacramento. That's weird. They played 2 games in Sacramento back to back because that's not a divisional opponent. So I haven't really seen that, but
it is a Western Conference opponent, which they played 2-2. So
okay, yeah. So I like the Timberwolves here, especially at home. Charlotte hasn't really been playing that well, so I'll take the Timberwolves here -6.5.
That's fair. That's fair. Mike Glennon saying Grizzlies best play in the NBA for me. Good luck. Just waiting for the best sport. I'm pretty sure you're a football player though, so I'm not really sure if that's fair. And then this last one's gonna be an ugly one. The Clippers are at the Suns. Suns are 13-point favorites. Total of 223 or 224.5. I'm not betting this one. I don't lay more than 13 points. Clippers are on a second leg of a back-to-back. No real thoughts towards a total because I could easily see this one being a blowout, or I could see, and it could either be 110-80, or it could be 140-120 or something like that. So I'm not interested in either side or either side of the total. Nothing really going for me. This Suns team is the best team in the NBA right now. And they're probably they're the best home team as well, 24-5 at home. That's not a team I want to bet against. Would I grab the plus 13 points with the Clippers? I think it should be I think that could be a good play, but I am not really interested in this game.
I took the Suns, but not -13. That's a lot of points. I took the Suns team total. So it's 118.5. I took that. The line's moved a little bit against me here. So I think the total's gone to a little bit lower. But 118.5, 117.5. Clippers played last night. They did win versus Golden State. So they're probably feeling pretty good about themselves. They got that win. Phoenix is rested at home, ready for this. This is going to be I could see Suns winning by more than 13, but then I could also see them winning by 10 or 11 or having some late, or if they go up far and they take their starters out and then the Clippers come back. Like I've seen that before in the NBA, right? So
yeah.
For me, I think asking the Suns to get 119 points, I can see them doing that here with the Clippers on the second night back-to-back. Suns should be able to score at least 120. or more, I think. So I'll take the Suns team total, but I can't take that minus 13 either. It's too many points.
There you go. There you go. Flames just won. Let's get it. Copenhagen, not your Calgary. Anyways, over under. Let me pull up the document. Actually, I have it right here. Yoink. You want Toledo. We like the over. Penn State. Penn State. I'm stupid. I should have separated these into time slots. Penn State, right underneath it. It would be a lean towards the over. Didn't bet it. We actually did bet the Toledo over though, and then Memphis was almost a play, and that would be an under, but didn't quite make our card. I was really hoping that Cincinnati Memphis game was going to be my free pick one last night because I love doing stuff on the American Conference, but I'd lean towards the other one. The only one that we actually bet out of that was Toledo. Pass, fair enough. Goal scorers: Crosby, Pasternak, Akaposo, Barzell, Gruix. The second line: Gruix,
Giroux,
Robinson, Managiapane. Remember that one, and McDavid. Hey, I nailed all but one of them, so I'm pretty proud of myself. That's good. That's good. What do you think about Providence versus Villanova? I think it's gonna be a good basketball game. Oh, it would be leaning towards the over. Actually, it would be an over. It would be an over spot. I bet Crosby because Terry did. That's a good reason to do it. I mean, I don't know how much Terry really knows about it, so be careful. But I'm kidding. I brought you on for a reason. All right, let's hop into some hockey. Oh, did you have any AHL?
Yes. So who was that that asked KJ Riz? I just looked over the AHL card here while Tim was talking NBA. There are a few kind of leans, but I'm not. The only game I really like here isn't going to be a surprise to anybody. The Iowa Wild are facing Rockford. Iowa is 5-1-1 versus Rockford this year. So Iowa is minus 105. So I took that. I just placed the bet now. Iowa money line minus 105. That's only play for me. Few other games, like I was looking at the Grand Rapids, Texas over 5.5, which is plus 105. Both meetings between those two teams have soared over already. But I just decided to stick with the Iowa Wild money line minus 105.
That's fair. There you go. There's your whoever asked for AHL. Carlos, he's fading the Islanders. Let's go Sabres. Sabres for the cup. Let's do this. Sorry, I got excited. I finally got this is my first real hockey jersey that's mine. So Nick kind of thanks Nick. He kind of bought it because he's taken me to the Sabres Canes game in April. So we're excited for that. AHL. What books have it? I know my book does, but we're not really discussing any books on here. If you want to know books and stuff, you could DM me on Twitter. Just because we're associated with Picks and Parleys and they're sponsored, so I don't really like to get into different books and stuff because I don't want to get in trouble. If you guys wanted to know books and certain books that I use and everything, you can DM me on Twitter, or Instagram or on the Facebook group or anything like that. Of course, the Wild, Tim totally didn't notice one of my. No, I know Okposo was a Sabre. I knew he was a Sabre, Nick. I knew. I've bet him before. I've seen him on the ice a couple of times. No, I know who he was.
Are you going to bet Skinner tonight, Tim? Coming off his 4-goal game?
No, this would be a letdown spot for him. I don't think he gets anything tonight. I think he'll be on the ice for a bunch. He might get an assist, so I might bet a point for him, but I'm not going to go a goal scorer prop for him. This would be a definition of, everybody's looking, he scored 5 points or whatever the other night, where he was part of every single goal. I could be wrong. But he was at least part of 4 of them, got the hat trick. Everybody's going to see that and go, maybe go after him.
He had a 40-goal season a couple years ago, and they gave him this huge, huge contract, and he's been garbage ever since. but now he's seeming to get his scoring touch
Well,
back.
yeah,
So
I think he.
that could be something to watch going forward.
This will be a Tim attempting the hockey. I think he's doing very well on that line with Tuck and Thompson. I think that's the bit because both of them have been really good this year, and the addition of Tuck from Vegas has been really nice. So ever since he's come along, he's been on some type of point streak for a while. So I definitely like Tuck. I've been riding him for a while. Thompson's been playing great. And then Cousins been the defender on that line a couple of times. So I like that one as well. Normally I try to go towards those guys because those are the ones that really score a bunch. But yes, tempting to hockey. Okay, thanks. Appreciate the picks. Ride with me. Thank me later. Pelicans, no. Sabres, yes. Atlanta Hawks.
No.
Understandable. Okposto is a former Islander versus Islander, so I took that angle. There you go. Whoa, Tim is hockeying. I've tried. I did play that when Garland played against Coyotes, and it worked. Okay. We'll go ahead and keep on rolling because we still got a bunch of games to go over. The Blues are in Ottawa taking on the Senators. Blues are on a 200 favorite, total of 6. I have nothing going on in hockey, so this is all Terry. Terry, what are you looking for this game?
Well, I'm going a little bit lower volume today, so I'm not going to have a whole lot of picks on a lot of these games. But got to do what I got to do. I lean the Blues here, but minus 220. That's a lot. This Senators team is annoying. They either come out to play, or they don't. And when they don't, they just get smashed. And when they do, they can win. So it's hard to tell exactly what Senators team we're going to get here. So I'm kind of just passing their games for now. I just don't like the Senators team. I got the one game right against the Canes. I took Ottawa plus 1.5, and they beat the Canes that game. But other than that, I've been on the other side of them, either backing them or fading them. So I'm just passing this game. I just don't like the Senators team right now and don't want my money anywhere near them.
Oh, that's fair. Under 6. Nick likes the under 6. Sens are fun to watch. And I guess this is just a personal thing for me. I don't watch the games. I feel like I can get a lot more from the statistical part of it rather than actually watching the game, like looking at the box score rather than watching the game. So, and less frustration because if I don't watch the games, then hey, a missed call here, a missed call there, I'm not going to notice it. So.
And then when people give me shit when I mention the Zebras, but they don't actually see what the Zebras are doing. So makes sense.
Terry, scary money, don't make money. Blues, Sabres, Bruins. Sens are such a headache.
Agreed.
That's fair. All right, here it is. The big game of the night. The Mac Daddy of them all. Battle of New York. The Islanders are up in Buffalo territory taking on the Sabres. Islanders minus 190, total of 5.5. Big matchup. What are you liking?
Stop it. Get some help.
No.
1-800-GAMBLER.
No.
This is a 1-800-GAMBLER game. If I've ever seen one. Islanders, garbage. Sabres, garbage. Both teams.
Anyways, we're not going to listen to that crap anymore. I can't believe I allowed him on if he's just going to do that.
I knew that was coming. I was like, okay, how much longer till he kicks me off? It took like 3 garbage.
Islanders, fine, whatever. Say, you don't make fun of my Sabres. Sabres for the cup. So, no, okay. Go ahead.
Either of these teams are making the playoffs.
I know.
It's. I could see the under in this game. I could see this game being low scoring. The only thing that scares me, Ilya Sorokin playing his 3rd game in 4 days with Varlamov out on COVID. I could see Sorokin having some trouble tonight, so I do actually lean Buffalo and the under, but I can't bet this game. I just can't.
The only reason I'm betting is to annoy Nick. No, and I freaking Sabres. Come on. I just start betting for the fun of it. Oh yeah, if you're betting for the fun of it, then have fun. Islanders win. No, shut up. Nope. No,
I wanted him to, Carlos, but I knew he won it, so I just said it. Stop it, get some help.
no, I only run that on wild games. Anyways, we'll keep on rolling on. The Tampa Bay Lightning are in New Jersey taking on the Devils. Lightning around a minus 275 favorite. Total of 6 in this game. Where are you rolling for this one?
Another game that's kind of I want to go Tampa Bay here. However, New Jersey 3-1-1 in the last 5 at home versus Tampa Bay. They've actually had some success here versus Tampa Bay team. I looked at Lightning team total. There was no value there. Like Islanders minus 305 now. Or sorry, for the Lightning. It's minus 305. So there's absolutely no value on the Lightning. I'm sorry to come on here and not give anybody picks, but I'm not going to force out picks just to give them this. There are spots I like on today's card, but this game is not one of them, unfortunately.
Hey, it's fine. You don't have to give out plays for every single game. That's crazy. No play here. Was hoping it was going to go to 6.5 to bet the under, and it did not. So there you go. We'll keep on rolling though. I'm all right with keep on going through these games. Flyers are in Pittsburgh taking on the Penguins. Battle of Pennsylvania, not as big as the Battle of New York earlier. But Penguins minus 330, total of 6. Where are you looking in this one?
Me and Nick agree. Nick
crap.
agree.
All right, fading.
Crosby has 499 goals in the NHL.
That's not
and he is now facing his biggest rival at home. Penguins are 3-1-1 in their last 5 at home versus Philadelphia. Crosby against the Flyers, 48 goals, 117 points in 82 games. So he is more than a goal point per game player against the Flyers. He's at 499 goals. He's going to hit 500 tonight on home ice versus his biggest rival. It just makes sense. So I got it at plus 115. Crosby to score. I think this is the spot for him. It just makes sense. And in the previous game, apparently he had a chance to score on the open net, but decided to pass it instead. Probably because he doesn't want to get his 500th on empty net. I don't know. It's possible that he doesn't look at it that way. And that's just how it looks to people, that when he does that, because he could have shot it in, but he decided not to and passed it instead. Maybe he's just trying to give his teammate a goal or whatever, but I don't know. I think this is the perfect spot for Crosby here tonight against a team he's had so much success against. As I said, 48 goals in 82 games. I think he scores today. Oh, Nick got it at plus 140, which is great for him. I took it at plus 115. Whatever you can get it at, as long as it's plus money, Crosby to score.
All right. Can I play a little bit of devil's advocate for this one? Wouldn't this be it would be like the obvious spot. Like I feel like it's too obvious that he would get it today. Like this would be like your I don't want to say public play, because goal scorer props are not really like public plays, but this would be like a setup spot for it. And it just, I don't know, this just feels like it's too easy. Does it feel like it's too easy?
It very well could be. Like we could end the night and he might not score.
I'm all for you guys going after plus money. I'm not saying no, but I feel like this would just be too easy to go after. And I feel like that he can get shut down tonight because the Flyers might see, oh, he's got 499. Let's not let him get to 500. And they're going to double team or whatever the entire game, and that he doesn't really get opportunity. You could play the opposite role with that. I'm just trying to throw stuff at you, see what you think.
Yeah, it's possible. Nothing is a lock, obviously. I just think this is a good spot for him. He's had so much success against this team. It's his biggest rival, home ice. He hasn't scored in a couple of games, but he's been getting assists, so it's not like he's gone cold or anything. He just hasn't put that puck in the net. I think he does tonight. a lot of people are probably going to be on it. That's right, but fingers crossed for all of us.
Yeah, there you go. I just wanted to devil's advocate. Garcia in the chat saying, Wild had me worried first period. Hey, that's what I forgot to recap yesterday. I went 2-0 in Terry's picks for his show. I hit my best bet of Wild puck line, which was scary for a little bit. I think that's my first time I hit a best bet since the first day. And then I'm now 5-0 on parlay pieces, which shouldn't really mean much. They're all minus 200 and something or higher. So we'll see how it goes. I'm still positive. That's all.
Back to Carlos's comment. I was extremely worried but you know what I went to do?
No sweat, easy cash.
As soon as they made it 2-0, I went on my phone. I clicked Wild money line plus 155. I was getting ready to put in 2 units. I was ready, and then it went suspended. And it went suspended because Boldy scored. And then after that, that was it. As soon as Boldy scored, what an amazing game by him, a rookie.
Yeah.
13th game, hat trick, 14 points in 13 games. Speaking of that, if you can bet the Calder Trophy winner, and if Matt Boldy's name is on your book, bet that. I got it plus 3,400.
I'll look broke.
Nick's been looking out for it, so it's probably not at your book yet, but I think it'll get there.
Player
Hopefully
features,
it's still some
Calder Trophy. He is not on that list yet. Yeah. You know what? The only reason why is I think he'll be on the list next year because he came in he came in late. And I think that I think he'll be part of it next year because he'll technically be a rookie still next year because it'll be his first complete year. So at least that's how it works with baseball.
I'm not exactly sure. I'm not exactly sure. That's to be. I'll be honest.
Because he could still be considered a rookie.
Qualifications, but
because I know that, and I think that works the same way with the NBA. Is if you come in a little bit later on in the season, you'll still be a rookie the next year.
Possibly, but I think he's winning that trophy this year. I know Zegras is good. I know the Red Wings are good.
Zegras is plus 150, and then Lucas Raymond is plus 225. So I don't really think – I think it's battle of those two guys. And that's
but those guys aren't point-per-game players like Boldy is. So, yeah, Boldy hasn't had as much time.
I think Boldy would need a lot in order to really get into the conversation. He would need a couple more, 3 to 4 point games in order to really put himself into that argument. Because Zegras I'm confirming with the standings. I'm just looking to see where the Ducks are at. Ducks are currently they're still in a playoff spot. They're in the 8th spot, but they are in the playoff spot because of him. And then the Red Wings are 7 points out, but they're still in the race because of because of him, I guess. I don't know. I don't watch the games.
Boldy's stats are better. All of Boldy's stats are better than Zegras's. Yeah, Zegras has more points because he's played more games, but there's still a little bit less than half a season left. If Boldy keeps up playing like he is, he's going to win that Calder Trophy even with playing less games. So for me, that was as soon as I saw plus 3,400, I had to bet it. I'm tempted to put more money into that book that has it just to bet more on it because I really like that. Like he's absolutely amazing. So it may be a homer bet, but just look at what Boldy's done: 14 points in 13 games. Like he's over.
I understand homer bets. I have a ticket on Jokic to win MVP. But he actually has a really good shot at it.
So does Boldy. You can't just look at the odds.
You're true. Jokic is a plus 325 right now. The only person ahead of him is Joel Embiid. Number 500, Sidney Crosby. Crosby is my first full unit scorer prop at plus 140. Twin, what do you think? Sabres and Providence plus 4. I personally did not bet the Providence game, or at least the side on it. I don't know the sides for it. Sabres, I like. You already know I like the Sabres. Anything is possible. When it drops, I'm betting it. I'm guessing that's him talking about the Calder with Bodie. I'm taking the Duck. That's fair. Zegras is going to win it this year. Definitely not a Red Wings player. Fair enough.
So why would you say you're going to – I'm not trying to bug Nick, but
it's for value.
You're going to bet it if you're saying Zegras is going to win it?
Well, he's going to put probably, a quarter of a unit on it. And
that's what I have, but –
And if Zegras still wins it, he still comes out profitable. So I guess that's kind of how he's viewing it. So, Rangers Lightning money line. I'm hoping that's a parlay because I think both of those are pretty juicy. At least the
Yeah, it should be a parlay, but
yeah, that should be a parlay because the
yikes.
Lightning are minus 277, the Rangers are minus 150.
Lightning's minus 305 now.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
shows how.
No,
Actually, they're still 277 on my book, but that's just
well,
me.
there you
go. Speaking of the Rangers, the Bruins are at the Rangers, minus 150 favorite are the Rangers. 5.5 is the total. Where are you looking for this one?
Same as the other games. Pass. Rangers haven't played in a while. I would like to back them, but not at minus 150. Bruins have injuries. Bergeron may be getting close to coming back. Not 100% sure. Marchand is still serving his suspension. I don't like this game. I don't like this game at all. So pass.
Hey, that's fair. You don't have to bet everything. I'm really hoping that you're betting what. This is either puck line or on the parlay on parlays or something because I don't know why you would drop minus 320 on the Penguins. That's a little bit much. I wanted to bet the Bruins. He only got a pasta goal. Hey, depends on what type of pasta it is. You get spaghetti or rigatoni or something like that. Maybe they might score it. Bow ties, I don't think they're going to score. No, I'm kidding. I know it's Pasternak. I'm busting on. Anyways, we'll keep on rolling through these games. The Capitals are in Nashville taking on the Predators. Predators are on a 140 favorite, total of 6. Where are you rolling with this game?
I'm not passing this game.
Okay.
There's some interesting stats of this game. So
is there now?
Washington's last 5 trips to Nashville. Nashville's 4-1, but these games have soared over. So 4 went over 7.5. 1 game landed on 7. The total is 6 plus 100. I took that. Like these two teams are going over when they face each other and like really over. So a 6 plus 100, it's like, okay, I'll take that. I can see goals in this. I could see a 3-3 game going overtime. I could see that. I don't know. I like goals in this game, so I'm going with the over here, plus money.
There you go. Pasta. Bruins go on another run starting with the Rangers, been off for like 2 weeks. Oh, this is a game I passed on. There you go.
Well, at least, yeah, works.
Caps all the way, let me down. Caps always let me down. I'm staying away. And then pass. There you go.
Hey.
There you go. Keep on rolling. Stars are in Colorado taking on the Avalanche. Avalanche are on a 250 favorite. Total of 6. Where are you rolling in this one?
Nothing as of right now, but I'm very, very highly looking at adding Stars plus 1.5 at minus 110 to my card. So if Nathan is watching or listening, I think the Stars are a live dog tonight. I think Colorado is looking ahead to Vegas tomorrow. Everybody and their mother knows Jack Eichel's making his debut for Vegas tomorrow in Vegas. Avalanche are going to Vegas after this game. I can see them looking ahead to Vegas tomorrow, and I can see Dallas coming in here and getting the win. But I don't know if I want to actually bet. I could see where Dallas is competitive, but Colorado ekes out an overtime win or something. This Colorado team is just scary, unfortunately. I really hate to see it. Obviously, they're in my division. We're going to have to face them in the playoffs probably. But I think tonight, Stars plus 1.5 is the play.
There you go. Stars over the 6. Stars team total over 2.5. Star. I'm guessing he's on the Stars. Stars 100% live. Under 6. Dallas has been playing good. Stars. Revenge game. Avs win tomorrow versus VGK. Yeah,
I think
screw Jack
Avalanche
Eichel.
loses either tonight or tomorrow. I think Avalanche is losing one of these games. I think they could easily overlook Dallas today, and Dallas could win. Or tomorrow, Vegas just comes out and plays strong with Eichel. And I'm not, Eichel obviously hasn't played in forever, so he himself may not be super strong, but the building is going to be crazy. The fans are going to be insane. It's going to be insane in that building. Just how excited they are to have Eichel in the lineup. I think, and eventually, and especially that game. Tomorrow's slate is amazing. So I may just have to ask Tim and Nick to let me come on tomorrow's show as a special guest.
That's a Nick question. We'll see.
But tomorrow's slate is absolutely amazing. I love the 4 games. There are 4 really good games. But in this one, I think Dallas plus 1.5 is the play. I do like Nick's team total over 2.5 as well.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. Keep on rolling. 2 games left. The Columbus Blue Jackets taking on the second best Flames, the Calgary Flames. Flames minus 270 in this game. What total is 6? Where are you looking?
Flames.
I mean, I've already cashed on the Flames a bunch today, so I'm happy with it.
Calgary 8-1 in their last 9 games. They have scored 4+ in 7 of the 9. They have allowed 2 or less in 7 of the 9. They have just been playing amazing. Columbus 5-1 in their last 6, so also playing pretty well. However, 3 of those wins were against Montreal, and one of the 2 were against Montreal, and 1 was against Buffalo. So 3 of their wins were not against very good teams. Sorry, Tim. Calgary is they're just amazing. First in goals against at home, first in penalty kill at home. I think this is a good spot for them. I took Flames minus 1.5 last night. Sadly, I got it at minus 115. It's minus 120 now, so it's still moving. I wish I would have grabbed it up. I think it was plus 100 when it opened, but I didn't quite get to the plus money. But minus 115, minus 120, minus 125, minus 130, whatever it goes to. I'd recommend jumping on it now. And then I also took Flames race to 4 at minus 105, or sorry, minus 110. So I have a unit on both of these. I love the Flames to roll. Blue Jackets have been playing well, but they're going to face a real team now, and I don't think they're going to have much success.
There you go. Do we have to? All right, fine. We'll let you join. Bet Flames tomorrow. Tim and Terry, Nick and Terry, twin, take the day off. Let's see, how many NBA games are there tomorrow?
We could just boot Tim off the show. He doesn't need to be.
Let's see. Hold on. No, no. There's a massive 11-game NBA slate, so nope, that's not happening. Flames are on fire. Flames are on fire. Keep it rolling. I know a bunch of these Flame jokes. They're just lit. Jackets are going to cool them down. Jackets in a shootout. Hi, awesome people. Hi, Rat. How you doing today? Hit the like button. There you go. Flames team total under. Blue Jackets team total under. There you go. Last game of the night, though, the Oilers are in LA to take on the Kings. Kings are on a 117 favorite, total of 6.5 in this game. Where are you rolling for the final one?
I got Oilers plus 120 last night. It is now plus 100. Nick, you were right sometimes especially about line movement.
Oh, don't give them too much. Nuh-uh. Don't do that.
No, sometimes. Okay, so betting games early, I have this. Sometimes it's going to work for you. Sometimes it's going to work against you. In this game and the Flames game as well, betting it last night has worked for me. So plus 120, it's plus 100 now. I would still recommend getting on the Oilers. They seem to be playing pretty well under their new coach, and Los Angeles hasn't played in about 20 years. So they're going to be a little rusty, and Oilers played last night.
Yep.
I'd like to see Oilers get out to a couple goal lead early. because as the game moves on, it's possible Oilers could be a little tired there in the third. But they played in San Jose last night, LA tonight. It's not a far trip. I like the Oilers here.
There you go. Even Mike Glennon says he's on the Oilers money line. So good luck with that one. That is all of the games for today. I'm not going to roll a bumper today because there's going to be a new one for tonight's video. So, yeah, she just recorded it last night. I texted Nick to see if he can edit it and post it in the thing so I can play it today. But he's in the middle of class. So I guess he has to get his priorities straight. But whatever. No, it's all good. I'll quickly do housekeeping, all that stuff. If you guys are new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description below between our Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Plays, merch, TikTok, and the EarleSportsBets.com website is all linked down below. On the EarleSportsBets.com website, you can go and use the link in the description, EarleSportsBets.com/promo. For our week pass for $49. Use the code BOWL at checkout, BOWL, for 20% off. You could also try, if you're more interested in the single packages, you can get our best bet today, $25, or our 9-pack for $35. If you guys are interested in that, once again, use the code BOWL at checkout, 20% off. Get some savings on that one. This is our current record in college basketball this year, so make sure you check out all that stuff. Speaking of Earle Sports Bets and Picks and Parlays, some of the people along with us, Terry, good work. I knew you were doing that. This is Terry's link for his channel. It's also in the description below. Go ahead, check him out. He's live Monday through Saturday at 5:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with some hockey stuff. So he'll go over the hockey slate along with a couple other of his friends. So make sure you guys check him out every single day at 5:00. Get him to 250 subscribers by the end of the month. Do it. I know there's a couple people in here that probably haven't subscribed to him yet. Click the link in the description, subscribe to Terry. And then Picks and Parleys family. Craig already put out his thing. Higgs should be live in about 10 minutes. And then you can also get Morning Wood. Last Woody Standing starts today. So go ahead, make sure you're in there 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to do that. Allie Burns is running that. Put your plays in right. Make sure your juice is good. Don't piss her off. That is my job. Game time decision will also be today at 6:00. I believe Net Picks and Chill might be tonight at 9:00 as well on the Picks and Parlays channel. So you guys want to check that out as well. That is over there. And a couple free pick videos coming out on all the sites. So make sure you guys do check out all of those sites. Recapping for today. Small thing for me today because I didn't really like most of the games. I like Memphis -4.5. I like Cleveland on the money line, and I like Indiana, the Pacers, +12.5. I also grabbed Buffalo Sabres because why not? Nick is going to be on the over in St. Louis, Islanders team total over, the over in the Islanders game in general, Philadelphia team total over 2.5, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh over 6, Crosby goal, Dallas team total over, Calgary team total over, Columbus team total under. And then Terry, what are you liking?
I'm trying to find it here. Crosby anytime goal, Washington, Nashville over 6, Calgary puck line, Calgary race to 4 goals, Edmonton money line, in the AHL, Iowa Wild money line, in the NBA, Cleveland -1, Minnesota -6.5, Memphis -4.5, and Phoenix team total over 118.5. And as Tim said about the Getting Wild with Terry and Friends, Mike Glennon, I haven't seen your name in the chat. I would love to see your name in the chat, Mike Glennon. Looking at you. Get in that chat. Hit subscribe button. Come join us. We answer the questions. Today it's a 9-game slate, so we may not be able to answer as much questions as we normally would. But all the comments, we bring them up on the screen and as we go along. And yeah, come and join us.
You very well should. Very well should. But that should be it for today. Went through over all the games. So good luck to everybody. Once again, whatever you do, good luck. Whether it's college basketball, NBA, NHL, Counter-Strike's going on right now. I am Katowice. I'm pumped up about that. Hasn't started off that good. It's been a little bit funky, but it's the first day. Bunch of new teams. So I'll have another video coming out later on today for tomorrow's game, so make sure you guys check that out. But that should do it for today. Last comment, hit that like button. There you go. Lex Steele's coming in. Oh, and yeah, Net Picks and Chill is now going to be on Fridays. Sorry, I forgot they switched it because I believe the Ice guys are doing their betcast every Tuesday. So, so they're switching it for that. Anyways, guys, that should do it for today. Thank you guys all for watching, and until next time, let's make some money. Let's beat the books. Good luck, guys.